back to the Hanover Hangover. This is part 2 of the Father's Day special.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
What conversations you can have off air. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. It's quite the commercial break.
Yeah, it was quite a commercial break. And cheers again to all the motherfuckers out there. Wouldn't be for you. There wouldn't be for us dickheads. But anyway, that's funny, I guess. So let's have a dad joke.
Yep. I got a dad story.
Oh, you have a dad story?
I have a dad story.
Can we have a dad joke? And then?
It's a funny ending.
Okay.
It's not like...
All right.
Yeah.
So, Wayne, tell us your dad story.
All right, my dad's story. My sort of... I don't know. The moment where I didn't hate him, but it was... it was funny as hell at the same time. So, when I was 15, I would sneak out at night to go see my girlfriend, and instead of taking the car, I took my 10-speed and rode across town and got there at, I don't know, like I'd waited until they went to bed. My parents went to bed.
Right.
And I think I got away with this like 3 times. I would like set up my bed so that it would look like I was sleeping in it if my mom opened the door.
Oh, Alcatraz.
Yeah. And and I'd snuck out and I knew where all the creeks and the steps and shit were and whatever else. So then like my car is loud, so I picked up my 10-speed and walked it down the block and then drove away on my 10-speed. And then I would silently come home later. My only problem was I didn't have a key for the front door.
Uh-oh.
Or I didn't want to take the keys and like unlock the front door because somebody would hear that.
Right.
Or the alarm would go off, or I forget what. I think it was just somebody would hear it. So I left the sliding glass door open just enough.
Uh-oh.
So that it was closed, but it was like, I don't know.
Nice.
Yeah, it wasn't latched.
Right.
Because I couldn't do it from the outside. So 3 weeks of this go by, I come back and I go to enter the back door through the porch, and the sliding glass door was locked.
Uh-oh.
No backup plan like a window.
And no, there was no window entry. So I decided to spend the night on the porch on the vinyl couch. It's a good thing I had like a little overcoat with me or something. But it was enough. And then I get up in the morning and my mom's obviously pissed and she's laughing too. But my stepdad, it's like, why didn't you ring the doorbell?
Oh, why did you ring the doorbell?
At 4 a.m, I'm going to ring the doorbell.
The newspaper's here.
And like, I know you're already mad. No.
Because, they would have...
So
I'm just gonna spend the night in the porch. I'll let you get a good night's sleep, and then you won't be so mad when you wake up.
Yeah, wasn't it?
And maybe you'll be a little lenient.
Yeah. So who actually locked the door? Did anybody?
My mom, I think.
Oh, she just happened.
I think. Yeah.
Did she know you were out, or did she just happen to see the door wasn't locked?
I got careless.
Oh
yeah. So
yeah, you get brave after
you
start
going
going
like a couple times. Like, oh, I got this. No problem.
Yeah.
I'm 15, right? Yeah, no problem.
They'll never catch me.
So 16. Yeah. Yeah, 16. Just turned 16. So yeah, and I got this. So I didn't wait long enough until after they went to bed, and I had, I don't know, sort of put some cologne on.
Oh, yeah, you got to stud up.
Right.
You're going to your girl's house. You got to stud up.
Yeah. So put some cologne on, and my mom wasn't asleep yet. So I opened the door, and I didn't leave my light on, so she didn't see me coming out of my room.
Uh-huh.
And I bumped into her in the hallway as she came out of the bathroom. She said, "Oh, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm just I gotta come up with a good one, right?
Yeah,
I'm
right.
just
Going to the bathroom.
I'm just no, I'm just it's like, what are you wearing out for?" I'm just trying this on for tomorrow, because I want to be ready for school.
Right. Ready for school.
That never happened either. And she's like, "Oh, okay."
The logical stuff.
So
The logical reason would have been I tried this on and it really doesn't smell the way I thought it would, so I'm going in the bathroom to wash it off.
Oh.
Yeah, that was. Now, see,
I know,
I wasn't
but-
thinking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, come on, you're 15.
Right.
You've got, listen, you don't understand, boys.
See,
at
the thing
15.
is,
Oh,
I
no,
didn't
I
think she smelled the cologne because she
Oh.
only asked about the shirt, and I reeked of my cologne. That's how she knew.
Oh.
That's how she knew.
Funny.
Because then she stayed up. She waited for a little bit because I went back to bed, and I'm like, wait, only 20 minutes. I'm like, all right, she's good. So I slip out. She's like, and she said, it's like, he snuck out. Oh, I'm gonna get him. So she went down and locked
Why
the.
would you sneak out?
Really? So,
Stargazing.
yeah, stargazing. That's it, stargazing. Yeah. So she closed. She locked the door, and she decided to let me go. She's like, "All right, whatever. You're on your own.
Yeah.
Fine."
That's
And
funny.
yeah,
Live and learn, right?
Yeah. So she checked on me. She's like, "I wonder if he's here." So I was sleeping on the porch. And like she was mad, and then she started laughing about it, and he's like, "Why didn't you Palmer said, why didn't you ring the doorbell?"
That's
I'm like,
That's funny. As a
"No,
yeah, as a dad,
I'm not stupid."
personally, as a dad myself, raising 3 children, we were probably your mom and dad were probably waiting for you to go to sleep so they could have a little fun time. And
I never really noticed that.
I know you don't
think.
notice it.
I don't
That's
think.
what good parents do.
Although
you know.
the bed started, I don't know, getting wobbly, so it was pretty noisy, and they never like replaced it, so it just stopped. I think I don't remember. I remember some thump,
Oh,
like when I was like younger, right?
Oh.
Like 7 or some shit, right?
Now,
I don't know.
personally would
But,
have
like,
gone
that's-
to the
that stopped
girlfriend's
at home.
house and taken the bike home and let you walk.
Yeah,
oh,
That's what I would
you
have done.
bitch.
If one of my kids would have done that, yeah.
you would have come and grabbed the
I would
bike.
have come and taken the bike.
Wow,
Yep.
Wow.
man, I'd be freaking out on the way home. Like,
Yep.
God, someone's on my bike.
Somebody stole it.
Somebody stole my bike. Now I'm late. I gotta tell my parents somebody stole my bicycle,
And I gotta walk.
and I gotta fucking walk, and it's raining.
Wait. This could work out. This is work out. Hold on.
How do we make this work?
So, I heard somebody stealing my bike, and and I went to run after him, and I'm like, oh my God. And this is where I found it. And I was like walking around the house.
Yeah. Just thinking about parents.
For half an hour? You were there for half an hour?
They were kids too, and that's the funny thing is the bullshit we as a kid try to get away with. Yeah, they did it. They wrote the book on it. There are no new ideas. Well, with new technology, a little different, but it's the
Yeah.
same old, same old.
It's the same old,
you
same
know,
old.
When
Yeah,
in
you
heat,
know.
when in heat, you know. Yeah. Hence the reason I was dad at 18.
Oh, I got you beat.
Oh, you can have that
I
title.
was 17.
I'm not going to fight you for that one. Well, actually, my children's mom was 17 when we got married. Yeah. So here's a lesson, to all you young bucks out there: when in heat, wrap your meat. Okay. And I wouldn't change it for the world. It was rough.
It was.
It was rough. I mean, hell, I'm still trying to grow up myself and raising, having a child and a wife. I did the right thing. We got married, and which was fine. I wanted to get married. I was 17, so I thought I was in love, and I wanted to marry her anyway. So I wasn't what I would say extremely handsome young fella. And there wasn't girls flocking over me. So when one wanted to pay attention to me, I'm like, woo, hey, yo, yeah. I'm taking this one. Winner.
Running.
Yeah, I'm going to run with this one. And so
But you have 3 beautiful children.
we do. And I have 2 grandchildren, believe it or not.
Congratulations.
And here it is. My little girl, my firstborn, just turned 30. And where did it go? I mean, what happened? It's funny. You're a little younger than I am, not much, but you're
A little bit.
and you're a working man. So But our minds think we're still 19.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
And we can do that.
Right.
I don't need your help. I got this. But yeah, you try that, and your body says, "Hold on there, fella.
Hernia.
Hold on there, fella. Unless you want to be bedridden for a week and a half and not be able to walk, you might want to swallow your pride and call a friend to help you carry that up those steps." But yeah, I don't think it's getting any better. I think it's going to get.
No, it's definitely going to get worse.
Yeah, it's
definitely
going to get worse.
Yeah.
All
So.
right, do a dad joke.
Dad joke.
You gotta do dad joke.
All right, I think this is going to be longer than a half hour because this is just going.
We can do a third segment.
Oh,
That is
we
fine.
can do 3 parts. We can do 4 parts.
That pile.
Is this
Oh, no, we can't. We can't do 4 parts. I actually do have to
okay?
pick up my mom
Oh,
at the
nice.
airport at 8 o'clock this evening. No.
Oh, see, yeah. Maybe he didn't understand.
Yeah, I didn't understand it. I don't understand it.
Debris.
Debris.
You know what debris is?
Yeah, no, it's rubbish.
Brie,
Okay.
But you know what brie is?
You know what brie is?
No.
It's like
A
soft,
cheese.
spreadable cheese.
Isn't there? It's like a mild, stinky cheese.
Like a cream,
Oh.
Very
like
mild,
A,
stinky
See, I didn't-
cheese. Just
yeah.
more earthy
like a
than
cream
stinky.
cheese consistency.
I'm
And it's
sorry.
not.
Spreadable.
No, it's fine.
My education level
Comes
is not,
in
not
comes
that
in
high.
wheels and like they melt it all over. They actually, if you want, it's really good over at Apollo.
It's
They
not
still
like
have
that
that. They still have baked brie en croute with
Is that
the,
like that
with the
feta
jam and
cheese?
Huh?
It's not like
No.
feta.
No, it's not like
No,
feta
no.
cheese. No, it's a different milk.
Oh, good. All right. Do we have? Since I'm too stupid to understand that one.
Well, now you have to read it.
Well, yeah. Let him read it. Now I understand it. So yeah. Okay. You read that one and no. And I trust me. I won't laugh.
Did you hear about the cheese factory that blew up?
No.
There was debris everywhere.
See, the way he said it is funny.
He was serious about
yeah,
it.
because he was. It was like a news break.
Cheese factory.
Okay. Why did Dad buy a boat? There was a sale. You know. It's funny. I remember being a dad when I was married and food shopping, and I didn't care about the price. I'm like, I don't have time for this shit. You know, I got a million things to do. I got baseball, football, this, that, soccer. Pick up some crap, and then the wife is like, "Well, why didn't you get this? And how much did you pay for that?" I'm like, "I don't care." As you know,
You're just getting it. Look, it's here.
yeah. Listen, I'm all about efficiency, lady.
Yeah. So you get, that's not the brand I use.
Ugh.
Oh, you want me to go drive around for that?
Oh, yeah, no, I don't have time for that. I went to the Superbox store the other day, and
Which one?
the one that has spray paint and bananas, and I needed a
Sam's Club?
something
Starts with
close.
Starts with a W?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
the Fight Club. Let's call it that. The Fight
Okay.
Club. That's a guy made a TikTok about that and he calls it the Fight Club because it's just very interesting.
It happened.
Yeah. And I couldn't. I needed a vacuum. I wanted to get a vacuum for the studio because I'm tired of bringing my house one in and out. Right. So I had it in my head what I want and I timed it 5 minutes. In and out of my car 5 minutes. Self checkout. People done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's efficiency.
That's funny.
I go to the store and I used to run it for just like the items I need. Now I actually like look around and stuff. And,
Yeah,
Yeah.
when you get more time, you're like, yeah. But as you know, as a young dad and stuff, you learn real quick efficiency, and then you're like, you work, you spend all your money, you're still broke at the end of the day. You like wonder why? Well, because you,
That
Just-
very person formula.
yeah. Where are we with the show? We are doing a Father's Day special. Our chat lines are open to everybody, and I understand that everybody is out doing dad things right now with your
Yeah.
your dads, your grandpas, and hanging out and partying and grilling and cooking and drinking and
Golfing, horseshoes, whatever.
here's to you. Yeah.
Napping.
Napping. That's I actually did that today. I had to set a timer because I didn't want to be late for the show. I was out over the weekend. I'm going to talk about a few things, a few venues I went to over the weekend because this show is all about the music and the musicians. And fortunately, it is Father's Day, so everybody gets a break. So I was out at Main Gate in Allentown on Friday.
Oh, how was it?
There's a reason they needed the noise ordinance.
Oh. I remember it being quite the place a couple years ago.
Well, here's the thing. I was never there before.
Ever?
Ever.
Oh, I went back in the late 90s, like 97, 98.
Yeah, I was doing the dad thing then. I didn't have time for that. Or it wasn't in my schedule, to do that kind of thing.
I just had a babysitter
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
for a few hours.
yeah. And, wow.
Yeah, it was like Neon Nightclub in like 92, 93.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That, it's a whole different atmosphere being like, you're like at the fairgrounds in the city and, it's different. I'm not saying it's bad. Mm-hmm. I'm saying it's just different than going, to a honky tonk bar or whatever. That's just it's different.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's a reason it has a noise order, and I think it's because of all the buildings. I really do. I think because all the buildings in there's the high rises.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff
Well,
there.
it used to be that Fairground Surgical Center didn't used to be there. That used to be the parking deck. And I was actually born at that hospital across the street.
Really?
Yeah, exactly.
No, I was Allentown Hospital.
It was
actually,
Allentown.
at the time.
Right.
Yeah, not Allentown State
So
Hospital.
was I.
So
So was I.
That was a different visit.
yeah,
And
yeah.
So was my
Shame they're tearing it down. That place
my
is
oldest
lit.
son.
But that
Oh,
may
nice.
be
Yeah.
that may be part of the ordinances because of the hospital.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. That and I'm sure there's a lot of like high-rise construction there now too.
There's
Yeah,
a lot
I
of the
think-
row homes. And
Yeah, there's
there's a lot of riffraff that happens in that area.
well, yeah, I don't know.
Around.
Are the
But there was
fairgrounds still busy?
there was two shows there that night. There was our friends from Social Call were there. They opened up and Cherry Bomb was there,
Oh, nice.
and it was a great show. I was able to, if you follow me along on my TikTok, the Hanover Hangover, you'll see some TikToks and some Facebook stuff. Facebook, the Hanover Hangover. Please like and subscribe to YouTube. Thank you. I gotta throw it in there.
Sure, why not?
And I had a good time. Unfortunately, I was running solo. I was flying solo. Annie had things that she had to take care of, and so I really had a great time. And I want to give a shout out to Cherry Bomb and Social Call, which Social Call had that thing last night up at the nudist colony.
Oh, Sunny Side,
Sunny Rest.
Sunny Rest.
Oh.
Yeah.
Palmerton.
They had, yeah.
I had
Side,
forgotten
same
that was there.
Oh no.
And apparently it's open during the day. You could just you want to make
Yeah.
a day visit, you can go up and visit.
Yeah, you can get a day pass. So they went. I wasn't there. I almost went there. Almost. That's a story. They started at 10 and went till 2.
I have been there.
You've been there.
We had to pick something up with your
Oh,
brother.
you haven't
Not
actually.
as a nudist. I was actually terrified to go in there because not everybody looks like Angelina Jolie,
Well, so if you go back a couple episodes of the Hanover Hangover and watch the interview with the Social Call, they have some funny stories about it. And so Andy and I almost went. I had an outfit and everything.
Okay.
I did.
Okay.
I did.
No,
You had an outfit for a nudist beach?
I did.
Nudist
Well,
colony?
yeah, because it's clothing optional.
I mean, it was like top half only or something.
Well,
It was like a shirt and a hat.
now if
or
you can picture this nearly 50-year-old man wearing a Royal Crown bag, a bow tie, and a fedora.
All right. No, I can't.
Okay.
Like-
See, this is why I did not go.
Yeah, now I can't undo that image in my head.
You're welcome.
Right. Because I don't have abs. I have one ab.
Okay.
It's a, you know.
So,
And yeah. So the funny story is, so we were.
It gets funnier.
Oh, it gets funnier. So, Wednesday nights are my chill out nights. You know, have a couple. You know, and so Ann and I were. She was over, and I was like, "Oh, we're gonna go. We're not gonna go. We're gonna go." I'm like, "Ah, let me put this on." You know, so I'm standing in my kitchen. You know, I live in an apartment complex with other neighbors, and my kitchen door was open, and the neighbor walked past the door, and you can't help but go, huh? And so I thought at that point, I said, "Hey, neighbor, what do you think of this outfit?" And with a straight face,
what was the answer?
dead serious, she says to me, "That color bag does not go with that hat." And
That's hilarious.
yeah, obviously, it was a good night.
Cool.
So hats off to those who went. I think I would have went if it wasn't.
Hats off or all off.
Yeah,
Or
Yeah.
just hats on.
yeah. Keep all your skin in the game on that one.
Somewhere to hang your hat.
Yeah, right. Hang your hat. The funny things dads do with their penises.
I believe it's called the helicopter. Thank you.
What's the helicopter?
You don't know what the helicopter is?
No,
Really?
do tell.
Oh.
Well, now you have to demonstrate.
No, not demonstrating. That's when you get out of the shower and you shake it. And,
Oh.
And then,
That's the
Like
Spin.
tassels.
Oh, spin it.
yeah.
Like
Spin the
tassels.
towel or
Spin
spin
it.
the dong.
No, you spin the dong.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when the hot water was good. It doesn't work when a shower gets cold.
No.
Yeah. That could be impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that. Now I'm actually seeing you do that. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you're welcome.
Now,
Yes.
another
Welcome.
thing
So
I
you-
can't take out of my brain.
You're welcome.
Well, hey, your imagination is well, that's your problem.
Well, when you're explaining it, that's
Yeah,
all you can
I
do
mean, it
is
was
I mean,
picture
you know,
it. I mean,
you were talking about yours.
Yeah,
so-
yeah, no, it's
All
fine.
right.
It's fine. No, it's dude, it's funny.
oh my
So with that, I think
Sorry.
I think we gotta let Corey get us in trouble again because it's
Oh no, I'm fine.
I'm not.
I
I'll
will
have a little nip.
Well, you
I'll
just
have
have,
a little
to
nip.
go upstairs with your helicopters.
What sound does that make?
Depends which way it turns. I don't know.
Is it a slapping sound, or is there actually that much? Here, hang on 1 second, buddy. I got it.
Oh, okay.
Depends how
I
big
thought
the
you were from
blades
mine. Sorry,
are.
my bad.
I will pour two.
Right?
What's that?
Depends how big the blades are.
Yeah, depends on the plate. And there's wind resistance, and there's a lot of like cloud chatter when it's raining. I guess or static buildup or something. You know how it is.
The helicopter.
Yeah.
I impressed
You gotta
myself.
duck. You gotta duck. If it's on the ground, spin above your head. You gotta duck, so you don't get knocked over. You know how it is.
Or maybe she gets hit in the head. I don't know.
That's true.
Cheers to dads and their wingdings.
Wingding.
Let's call it a wingding. Yep. Yeah, Corey, you're an asshole. Okay. So y'all see I got a new shirt on.
Oh, nice.
Psych. This is Boys of Psych.
Okay.
They were at Steel Pub last night,
Okay.
and I encourage everybody to go see that show. I encourage everybody to go see every show, which is it's hard to get every show, but
That's the sound the helicopter makes.
Yeah.
when it hits the glass.
And it hits the right spot. I don't know.
But wow, Boys of Psych can really, they have this huge show. I mean, it's a freaking show. I mean, not only can they sing and play and everything, but they have some original music, and it's a show. I recommend everybody go check them out. That's Boys of Psych. They're a local guy. They're a local band out of Easton.
Are they original music or are they cover?
Mostly cover, but they have a couple albums of their own.
Okay.
It's just all your senses. You know, your sound, the visions, the light show. It's really a cool show. So that's Boys of Psych, which when I heard the name, I'm like, well, yeah, why not? Let's go. But really cool dudes. I got to talk to them last night and meet some of the members of the band, and hopefully they'll be on the show here one day. I'm sorry, Corey, you're still an asshole. Yeah. So that was, So they gave me the shirt.
Nice.
Cool.
It was kind of like being on the Oprah Winfrey show.
Did everybody get a shirt?
Yeah, right. So they
come out
had
of a
these
box.
things. They do have
Reach
these.
under your chair. For
Yes,
the prize?
yes, under the chair. Check your chairs. I'm like, what? I'm not checking my chair. Winner, son of a bitch. No shit. Yeah. So it was pretty cool.
Nice.
Now, their show is so intense. You know, most shows have a sound guy who can run the sound and lighting. They have a sound guy, they have a lighting guy, and they have this huge screen, digital screen in the back.
Okay.
And they have a guy that just runs that.
Wow.
I went to.
Sounds like a lot of programming.
Oh, it's I've been looking at these screens because I want one for a while.
I think I've seen them at like a Nine Inch Nails concert.
Oh,
With like
and
a screen. Is it you can see through it? And you can
I'm
project
not
on
even
it?
gonna let anybody see the pictures that I took because I want you guys to go out and see it for yourself. But I'm gonna show these guys in here a little bit of it.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah, it's incredible.
It looks like the drummer is on the screen.
Yeah,
Like-
because they have these wireless cameras mounted around their light racking, and they can turn on the camera to put onto the screen. It's just an incredible show.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I was seriously impressed with that. So, Boys of Psych. That was kudos to you guys. I can't even imagine how much they have invested in that. I mean, I kind of know because I price some of the stuff for my stuff plus outbacktheater.com. And so, yeah. Whew.
Which you're going to be
Which
doing a movie.
we are. We do, but
Oh, yeah.
that's a private
That's cool.
gig. That's not open to the public.
So it's only for special.
So we can't give out the date. We can talk about it. But we can't give out.
We
the
could
date.
talk about it. Yeah. So Apex Road Rally is going to be doing a rally on the 17th of July, which is a Saturday, and they're going to stop into a location where I will have the Outback Theater program running, and we're going to watch a movie with surround sound. So these speakers that I got here and the amps and stuff are going to actually get to do some work this year. I have a new screen. I haven't even taken it out of the box yet.
Wow.
Will it have
I mean, the old screen was
Yeah, it's
Huge-normous.
bigger. It's bigger. Yeah, it's bigger than that. And we're gonna
you got
have
two
a.
blowers now.
I'm sorry. What? What'd you say?
I said you got two blowers now, right?
Two lowers.
Yeah.
Blowers.
Yeah. there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, two blowers. I actually was thinking of getting it out today, and but I'm like, no.
Okay.
I'll wait. It takes. It's
So you're going to need help to move all this stuff and set up.
not really. No, I can get this all myself. No, seriously.
Okay.
It's getting the screen
Wait,
set up.
Let's go back a little bit in the conversation. I can do this all myself.
And I'm like, no. It's actually quite a bit of work. I can do some of it, and then I'm gonna sub it out. And,
I'm 19. I can do this.
Yep.
Any help I would appreciate.
I can take care of the lawn for you.
That would be cool. Speaking of the lawn, pissed me off.
Oh.
I had to, not you. You're not my lawn
Provider,
guy.
no.
Yeah, you're not my purveyor or provider or
No.
lawn guy.
I'd sub out our pooper scooper lady to take care of some things for you.
Oh, I try to keep up with that real good.
Okay.
I really do.
I'm just saying. Like,
but when the grass is
it's a
this
service
high,
she provides, and it's really helpful to us.
it's
and
hard
for
to
a lot of
find.
people, so,
yeah. So I bought a lawnmower.
oh, nice.
I mean, it's not my lawn.
No.
But I had to buy a lawnmower.
You know, it's managed.
It's kept with the point where the township doesn't give you a fine.
Yeah, managed.
But it's not usable, and that irritated me. And being today was Father's Day, it's Father's Day weekend. I knew my grandkids were coming over. My grandkids came over yesterday.
Oh, cool. Nice.
And my little one, she's only, the little granddaughter.
Yeah, really young.
She got little feet. I mean, she can't run around.
Disappears
How
in the
old is
grass.
She is a year and a something. Yeah,
Okay, nice. Nice.
asshole.
No, what? It's still new. It's nice.
And so I spent like 2.5 hours with this push mower and bagger because I don't want.
Right.
Because they mowed last time. It was like 2 weeks after all that rain, and they left hay bales. Pretty much.
It's if they're going through what a lot of the providers are going through right now, they're having trouble keeping up.
And I get it.
Yeah.
But,
So I mean the grass is got to be like really high, and when they come through, but I understand there are those that just leave the grass. Yes.
Yeah. Here's the thing. It's my preference over the property owner's preference. So it's on me.
Right.
So I took it on me to do that.
Okay.
So yeah, 2.5 hours. It was funny because I have that really long backyard.
You have a large backyard.
One pass.
2.5 hours with a push mower.
One pass, and the bag is full.
Right.
Well,
From one end to the other, the bag is full.
Yeah.
That's how high it was.
Now there are. I mean, like these guys that come in, your providers that come in, they have a large commercial mower, and that's a lot to bag.
Oh,
that is a lot to bag.
I would imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, and they have those 3 huge hoppers on the back for like some of them or whatever. But
so anyway, I don't know what I'm talking
so
about.
what you said you did it yourself. It took 2.5 hours. And
Yeah. So the lawn looks great.
Good. You're happy with it?
I am happy. I'm happy
Nice.
the grandkids were able to go out there and
cool.
run around and play. And yeah. So all right. We were talking about dads. Dad stories.
Dad stories, crazy stuff, deep stuff.
I have one.
Whatever. Did Ursula? Did you tell her?
We're gonna get to Ursula because I'm
like-
gonna dedicate the whole time to Ursula when I
no.
get to it. I have one with my stepdad. Now my stepdad is a plumber, a retired plumber now.
Okay.
And that's pretty much how I got started in the construction business. And when I was a young man, I would work with him with the same employer. And was I 18, 19 years old? And fucking hated it. I hated it, but I didn't hate it. I don't know. When you're 19, who wants to, it was just, it's hard work. I mean, that's ball busting work. So I can't even tell the story without laughing. There was those ketchup containers? You get
like the packets?
a
Or
packet
Okay, yeah.
on the floor
Oh no.
inside this house. Now it's a roughed-in house. It's
Okay.
just 2x4s and stuff. And Pop was over there, and I stomped on it. I stomped on that. I did. I stomped on that ketchup container. It got all over him.
Get your ass kicked.
He was such a cool dude. He just looked at me with that fucking asshole look and just wiped the ketchup off his face and back to work, back to drilling holes and laying pipe. But that's a memory that just sticks with me. I mean, your big work boots stomping on this thing and it it splat your coworker in the face 20 feet away on the other side of this house. That's a memory that I won't forget.
And you lived.
And I lived. And but no, I really had a cool pop. He's still around. He's still my pop. Doesn't matter what the status is between him and my mother. But no, that was a.
That's hilarious.
I lost. They made like 24 eggs worth of egg salad, and I ended up trying to make like this really huge sandwich, and it was a huge bowl of egg salad, and I just like, dumped it all on the floor.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Yeah. So that's when he taught me how to make egg salad.
And that's how you got your lesson on how to cook.
One of them, yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Mm-hmm. It's like, how do you fold the socks like that? Let me show you.
Yeah.
Here you go. Now you can do it.
Yeah. That's what you get for asking how. Yeah.
And you start doing laundry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah. I think kids today have it made. It's like, mom does their laundry or whatever. I'm like, it didn't happen in my house.
I kept a running tally of how much he supposedly owed me. For like, we had originally agreed to a price that I would be paid for mowing the grass and doing the laundry and like so much a load and whatever else, and it ended up being like, I don't know, like I lost kind of like $30 or something one time. And it was like that was a couple months worth of stuff, and yeah, he was mad.
Wow, you kept tabs. I mean, listen,
are you effing kidding me? Really?
You got a roof over your head. I feed you. I love you when I have to. Even when I don't have to, I still care about you. Mm-hmm. I'm the one that told your mom the door was open.
He did teach me to drive stick though.
Oh, really?
Yeah. My mom knew how to drive, but it was been a long time since she did, and my stepdad's first car that I remember was an orange Datsun with black vinyl over the entire interior.
Yeah.
But I learned
Burn
on
your
a
legs off.
yeah. He taught me.
In the summer.
Yeah, learning how to drive stick shift is always fun.
Yeah.
I think we need to give Ursula some time to talk about
That's
her
right.
dad.
We're supposed to talk about her dad.
The screwdriver stabbing father that he is. Now, your parents they're German. You're German.
I am very German, 100%.
Right.
Yep. Speak it, read, write, whole 9 years.
Oh, nice.
Could not speak English at home.
Really?
Yeah. We were not allowed to address our parents in English.
Wow.
Really?
Wow.
Ooh, not unless we wanted good ass beaten.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That, I'm going to turn your gain up a little bit because you're...
Quiet. Hello.
Yeah, I can't even hear you now. I don't know what happened.
I don't know.
Oh, here we go again. Oh. Is that
there
There
we
we
go.
go.
Oh, that's
There,
very
that's better.
loud.
That's better.
Really loud, like I'm screaming at myself.
No, yeah, I don't know. Is that better? Can we all hear now?
Hello, hello.
There
Yeah,
you
That's
are.
very
Yeah,
loud.
because you have a good story, and I want to make sure everybody...
Oh, I have a lot of good stories. My dad was awesome. He was a good dad. He passed in 2013.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
He was, he worked hard. He grew up in East Germany. He was born in 1933. They defected East Germany in 1944, and they went to Brazil like most Germans did back then. And I was the son he never had, so that's how I learned all my stuff. I'm the I'm the biggest tomboy ever.
How
so.
many of there are you?
I'm the youngest. I have 2 older sisters.
Okay.
So I'm the big tomboy. I would be out there helping my dad work on the car or fixing things. So that's where I get all my knowledge from. This is why I can install light fixtures or sinks or toilets or do my brakes and all that stuff. And he was all self-taught. He was a machine operator. He worked in a tool and die company and did that for forever. They came to the States in 1964 because he needed open heart surgery.
Now, where were they living before that?
Brazil.
Brazil, which...
Where's the German-rich population in Brazil?
Everywhere.
Everywhere? Okay.
Argentina, Brazil, Uruguay. Okay. Yeah. I have crap loads of relatives down there. Like, honestly, thousands. It's crazy. So then they ended up in Ohio.
Yeah, that's
we had family
kind of
there.
funny. Oh, okay, because you had family there.
Yeah, and then he had his open heart surgery. But anyway, so yeah, he was. So he worked at this tool and die company, and my grandfather worked there. My dad's dad. My uncles worked there. My cousins worked there. My godfather worked there. Yeah, so it was. He worked hard, and but he had such a. He was funny. He was just funny, and you would just always have to figure it out. You'd be driving down the road, and he'd just go, and out his head, and point at the car in front. And you're like, "What?" And he just look, and you had to figure it out. Try to figure out what he's talking. So the car wasn't aligned in front of us, and it was like driving diagonal. And he would just like crack up or something, just silly things like that. But I was always helping him, which is how the screwdriver incident happened when he was trying to.
No, you were 19 when it happened. Out in California?
I was in Ohio.
Oh, okay.
I was
Where there's
22,
okay.
probably 22. So the faucet, the shutoff valve was dripping, and he couldn't get the screw out. It was rusted on there, so he took the whole fixture off instead of just replacing. I don't know. I didn't have a vise. He asked me to hold it, and the screwdriver slipped, went through my arm, and that was that.
So Ursula translated from German to English is vice. Get me the Ursula.
Get me the Ursula?
The vice.
Oh.
Well, you were the vice. You were the vice.
Because you said vice, and that means white in German.
Oh, really?
That's why I'm like,
Oh.
I was a little confused.
Well,
I'm like, okay.
Really? The word
Vice.
Vice?
Vice means white.
White,
Yeah.
as in this color.
As in the color white.
Wow.
WEISS.
Yes. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
So, no, that's all right. So,
he stabbed you in the arm.
he stabbed me in the arm. Yeah, I really thought he was going to have a heart attack as all his color went out.
Oh, boy.
I felt horrible. He felt horrible for like years after that. He like couldn't even talk about it. Honestly, he couldn't even talk about it. But he was good. I mean, he worked hard a lot, So it was my mom did disciplining, and we would hang out with them in German clubs and drink. And I remember doing shots with them and stuff at the German clubs, and which was normal for us growing up. 10 years old, 12 years old, whatever it was. Doing a shot with Dad, whatever. Get me a 7 and 7. You want one? Sure. Okay. It was perfectly normal for us. We never really got in trouble from him. And he usually joined in some of the antics, which really would tick my mom off.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
He's supposed to be the big tough guy disciplinary, and he's throwing food with you.
Yeah, kind of, sort of, yeah. I remember the one time, I don't know, I probably was in 2nd or 3rd grade, and for whatever reason, I made a whipped cream sandwich. And he was like, look, and I'm like holding the bread or something, or the bread was, it was Cool Whip on a piece of wood, and he kept saying, look, what's on there? And of course, then he puts my face in it, and yeah, he got in trouble for that from my mom.
Oh, really?
Things, oh, yeah. We're going to church in the morning. He played in the band, and he played tuba, like my entire life at church. So we're driving Sunday morning, and I remember the one time my mom's putting her lipstick on as usual, and
Oh no!
He just went just on purpose, and the lipstick. Yeah, he got in trouble for that one.
Well, of course.
She was so pissed off. Yeah, and just things like we drive into Florida. Nobody could ever drive except for him.
Oh well, of course. The dads are always the best drivers on the road.
Didn't matter how much anybody had to pee.
Until he had to pee.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
And we're like already crying because we are, my mom's yelling at him.
You gotta pee.
And I would always stay awake. Everybody else is asleep, but I always stayed awake just because I was worried, Nobody else is, everybody else is sleeping, and then he would tick my mom off because he would drive with his right eye closed.
What?
Because then she
Pretend
thought he
he
was
was
asleep.
Oh, so she's sitting on the passenger side.
Yeah, his right eye's closed.
Oh, he's
and she's
doing
yelling at
that.
him. And I'm laughing
would do
because I
that.
know what he's doing. Because he would kind of nudge me, from like the front seat. He would kind of tap me and, do this little head nod thing, like watch.
Now, what was your dad's name?
Ludwig.
Ludwig.
Yep.
Did they have a nickname?
No.
Everybody just called him Ludwig.
Yeah, Ludwig.
Ludwig?
Yeah, Ludwig.
Nobody called him Lud?
No.
Or Vic?
No.
Nobody called him Vic?
No.
I don't know. I think I call him Vic.
It's Ludwig, so it would be Wig.
It doesn't. It sounds like Vic.
No. He was a good guy. He was, I helped him work on the cars and
But your parents had a rough.
They did.
had a rough
I mean,
time.
they did. They, grew up through all of that. I mean, my mom grew up down in South America. She was born in Uruguay. They grew up on a farm, not a pot to piston, literally. She's one of like 11 or 12 kids. And when one was getting old enough to move out of the house, Grandma would, spit out another one because they needed the farm help. And so when they came...
That's a long-term investment.
That's why they were all the kids. So when they came from Germany to Brazil on a ship alone, like my dad's 11 with his two siblings, younger siblings, my aunts, and then like 6 cousins. And my grandmother couldn't make it on that ship because she had pink eye. So they went like by themselves. Like imagine sitting your 11-year-old on a ship to another country.
Wait,
You didn't,
I'll see when you get there.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's exactly what was crazy. So they had to hide because they're defecting. Now, mind you, my grandfather was in the SS, so they were really defecting. And they hid in the Amazon jungle with the other Germans who defected. And they built their own little community deep in the jungle with however many people were there. And they planted crops to grow because you can't just go get food. People are looking for you. And he would tell us that the monkeys are in the trees and stealing the crops. So they would have to do a 24-hour security because the monkeys would steal the corn or whatever they were growing there in the middle of the Amazon jungle. And he said the monkeys got smart then, and they would crap in their hands and throw it at the humans. And while they're distracted, the other monkey would come and steal like the corn or something from the corn stalk.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy stuff.
And you heard these stories firsthand, right?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. From my dad, my grandfather, and
that was a crazy time. Mm-hmm. So now, there is some conspiracies out there that say Hitler was hiding out in Argentina also.
Oh yeah, there's a secret military base in Argentina.
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
it all makes sense. I'm not a history.
It very much
nut.
makes sense. If you have, there was only 3 seasons of the show called Hunting Hitler or something like that.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
You really need to watch it because that really puts it all together.
I believe that was the show I watched.
And it's crazy because it truly makes sense.
Right.
And actually within the last year, and I probably shouldn't really.
Well, but don't say it. Don't.
No,
listen,
no, because some people will be, would
well,
probably
if you
be
have
like
doubt,
No, I
just
don't have doubt, but.
Not doubt of the truth, but doubt if you think you should say it.
Oh, no, but I don't care about saying it, but other people would go like, kind of.
Well, history's
whatever.
history. Facts are facts.
Exactly,
You can't change
exactly.
history.
So speaking with my nephew, like within the last year, whatever, somehow we got on the subject of Hitler, who my father, thought was like the greatest person in the world because that's how they were brainwashed to think. So speaking with my nephew, and somehow we got on the subject of, I said, he really didn't die the way he did, and I was talking about this show, and my mom was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, no, Mom, let me, this show, and they had proof, and, all the other higher ranked, people, went to wherever, and I mentioned the name Josef Mengele, and she goes, I know them. Because my dad was friends. We had a Mengele that came to our house when we lived in Argentina. And I was
Now, Mengele was Hitler's.
Oh, he was the crazy
number 2
doctor.
crazy
oh,
scientist.
Oh yeah, doing all these experiments.
I mean, he did some. From what I understand, he did some fucked up shit.
Yeah. My mom said, and she's like, "Who is?" I'm like, "What?" Mm-hmm. And like she would, she's like, oh, hey, man, his wife came. He was like, he would come and take care of the animals.
Yeah, I think
like
he
a
was wanted for
veterinary.
actual crimes against
Oh,
humanity.
yeah. Oh, yeah, they all were.
Right.
And she said, but he did it like on a barter thing. So let me stay here a few days. I'll take care of the farm animals and, do their exams for a meal and a place to stay. And then he goes, yeah. And then they would leave and they would go to Paraguay. And then they would come back. They would travel back and forth to Paraguay and Argentina. And his wife, she was so nice. And I'm just like, what? And I pulled up a picture. Now, she has no idea who he is. And I'm like, what year was this, Mom? And how old were you? And I'm looking at the dates, and everything's making sense. Timeline. And,
right.
She was like 14 or 15, she was guessing. So all of that made sense. It was like 1946, 47, somewhere around
After
there.
the war.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right. So I pulled up a picture. There were 3 men in this picture, one of which was Mengele. And I showed it to my mom. And she pointed him right out.
Well, so she's no shit. I mean, yeah, she has her names right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, and his wife was beautiful. She had blonde hair. I pulled up a picture. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm
Wow.
like,
So where's the gold buried?
I don't know. But, yeah. I don't know. I was just like, holy crap, he was at your house. I'm like, yeah. That's creepy.
Wow.
Really creepy. And she had no idea. And she's 82 years old. She still has no idea who he is or anything that he did or anything, She's like, he was just very nice. He took care of all the animals. And then they just went to Paraguay. I'm like, yeah, because they were running.
Okay, guys, it is 7:47 on Sunday,
Yep.
Father's Day. You have a plane to catch.
Yeah, I have to
Literally.
pick up my mom from the airport and have to
right.
get her car first.
Oh.
And I have 13 minutes.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
So,
Okay.
and that
All right.
note,
So-
I'd like to say Happy Father's Day to everybody.
Mr. Wayne is going to be out, and he says Happy Father's Day. We're going to close out the show, Wayne. So just hang on here. We're gonna go away. And once again, Happy Father's Day
Happy
to
Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
everybody.
Thanks to all the
out there,
dads,
and
stepdads, grandfathers,
dads,
dad
right,
examples.
dad examples,
Whoever,
and then
mentors.
the mom moms,
Right,
Yeah, for
the moms
that
who
be
had to
both.
play
Yeah,
the dad
The moms that
role.
have to be both.
right, and the dads who were and then there's the dads.
I'd like to give a shout out to Jerry Brynick. It's his first Father's Day.
Oh,
The guy behind me.
hey Jerry, this guy,
here.
right
Yeah,
here.
this guy right here.
Jerry,
This is
hey.
his first Father's Day.
you
Welcome to
have-
Sleepless Nights. Yeah.
You have no idea what you're in
Owen
for.
is
Yeah,
his name.
Owen, you'll be
Middle
Owen.
name begins with a G, so you can call him the OG Brynick.
Oh,
And my
Owen,
cousin,
Owen a lifetime.
my cousin, just had twin girls.
Oh,
so
wow.
he's a first-time dad.
Wow,
So
2 at once.
congratulations! Yes, he's a single dad
Wow.
of twins.
Wow,
Wow.
awesome.
Congratulations.
So,
He loves it.
That's great.
once again, Happy Father's Day to
Happy
everybody.
Father's
Happy Father's
Day.
Day.
Thank you again for watching the Hanover Hangover. This
Thank
is
you, John.
part 2 of a 2-part series for this special occasion. And I think we're going to go. I think the 2 parts works. I think we're going to go with 2 parts from now on. And I want to give a shout out to all the musicians out there who do what you do. You guys spend a lifetime mastering your craft and to entertain us. And I'd like you all to come on the show. Give us a call at 484-403-0850 or the Hanover Hangover at gmail.com. Get a hold of us. We'll give you time to plug your show, time to talk with your audience, and just have a good time. Until then, I know Wayne's got a plane to catch, and good night.
Good night.
Bye, everybody.
Good night, everybody. And we'll see you next week, same time, same place. Good night.